Samuel chapter 8. And it came to pass when Samuel was old, he made his sons judges over Israel. Now the name of his firstborn was Joel, and the name of his second Abiah. They were judges in Beersheba. And his sons walked not, mark that, walked not in his ways. I repeat that, and his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre, and took bribes, and perverted judgment. Mark those. 4. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together, and came to Samuel and to Ramah, and said unto him, Behold, thou art all, and thy son walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations. But the thing displeased Samuel, when they said, Give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Samuel, Hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto thee. For they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them. 8. According to all the works which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day, wherewith they have forsaken me, and served other gods, so do they also unto thee. 9. Now therefore hearken unto their voice. How? Praise the Lord. We continue from 8. According to all the works which they have done since the day that I have brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day, wherewith they have forsaken me, and served other gods, so do they also unto thee. 9. Now therefore attend unto their voice, but howbeit yet protest solemnly unto them, and see them the manner of the king that shall reign over them. 10. And Samuel told all the works, the words of the Lord unto the people, that asked of him a king. 11. And he said, This will be the manner of the king that shall reign over you. He will take your son, and appoint them for himself, for his chariot, and to be his horsemen, and some shall run before his chariot. 12. And he will appoint him captains over 1,000, and captain over 50s, and will set them to wear his ground, and to reap his harvest, and to make his instrument of war, and instrument of his chariot. 13. And he will take your daughters to be confecters, and to be cooks, and to be bakers. 14. And he will take your field, and your vineyard, and your oliveyard, even the best of them, and give them to his servant. And he will take the tenth of your seed, and of your vineyard, and give to his officers and to his servant. 16. And he will take your servant and your maidservant and your godless young men and your asses, and put them to his work. 17. I will take the 10 of your sheep, and ye shall be his servant, and ye shall cry out in that day because of your king, which ye shall have chosen you, and the Lord will not hear you in that day. Nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel, and they said, Nay, but we shall have a king over us, that we also may be like all the nations, and that our king may judge us, and go out before us, and fight our battle. And Samuel heard all the words of the people, and he rehearsed them in the ears of the Lord. And the Lord said to Samuel, Hearken unto their voice, and make them a king. And Samuel said unto the men of Israel, Go ye every man unto his city. Praise the Lord. So chapter 8 talks about when the ark was returned to Israel. Samuel prayed to the Lord and asked for forgiveness, and offered a lamb, a sucking lamb, to the Lord. And the Lord heard his prayer. And when Palestinians were attacking, they were subdued. Blessed happened. Chapter 8 now talks of the life of Israel. Now Samuel was old, and Samuel made his 2 sons to be the judges. And those judges were taking bribes. The son of Samuel were taking bribes. And now the children of Israel said no. They went back to Samuel and told Samuel, Samuel, please make us a new king. Your sons are taking bribes. So Samuel was first not happy, consulted the Lord. And now the Lord told Samuel to listen to the voice of people and make them a king. So that is the end. Now, as human beings, sometimes you find the president, they do want to make their sons also president. Sometimes the director in office, they also want to make their sons become director in office. Here, Samuel have to subdue to the voice of the Lord. Much as his heart is not wanted. The most important thing is, if somebody is not born with some capability, don't force the way forward for that person. And what Samuel did was also to pray to the Lord. Remember, the Lord now answered him. Also, before you take your own decision as a human being, always consult the Lord. This is a lesson that we learn from this teaching. Ensure that let us look at our children and let us teach them the right way forward. Remember, Samuel was clean before the Lord, now the children, and was judging the children of Israelite well. But now his children were already taking the bribe. You see? So ensure that your children also follows your own way. Thank you. This is the reading of today's chapter 8. The key lesson here is right teaching to our children. Right teaching to our children and hearing the voice of the Lord. Otherwise, thank you. We are going to tackle chapter 9 in our next video. Ensure that you stay tuned. Thank you and subscribe.